There we go.
Say whatever you want about Roper Clax, he certainly knows how to keep a big fire. Oh, wait. Are those human bones down there?
Perhaps. Welcome back. I'm about to fight the alchemist.
Finally! I was beginning to think you would never make it through my labyrinth. Welcome to my humble home. Do you like it? I had it built according to my own specifications by the most skilled architects of Arcadia. They have since become a permanent and quite attractive fixture of their own building, of course. Oh, but I forget my manners. I am, as I am sure you already know, Roper Clax. And you would be?
April Ryan, pleased to meet you, sir.
Always be nice to people.
Oh, but the kitten has manners. How precious. How very precious. I am tempted to not turn you into stone. You would make a spirited wife and mother to my demonic children.
Are they demonic?
But no. It will be more fun to destroy you.
Why did you turn those people into stone?
Questions, questions, questions! I do not need to explain myself to you, little bastard child. Do you know who your parents are? No, of course not. Too stupid!
What?
What? What do you know about my parents?
Suffer the little children. Oh, how I love that phrase. It is my life's philosophy. I like suffering, especially the suffering of innocent children. Their screams are so pretty, their tears so salty.
You're a real shit, Clax.
I know you are, but what am I? Ha 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 ha!
You need to go out and see people. You're kind of...
Why did you trap the wind?
Why does the wolf eat the sheep?
I don't think you answered my question.
really didn't.
Because I can, little girl, because I can. And because of who I am. Because I am hungry. And because the time is right.
I think you did it because you're insecure and you have to show off your petty magic to the world.
That's probably right.
Shut your pretty little mouth. I will devour you. I will... But we must not lose our self-control, must we? No, we must not.
Prepare to be defeated.
Prepare to be defeated. Pah! Clichés! Is that the best you can do?
Probably.
Watch me.
Yes. And you plan to do what? Witness the men who came before you with their weapons and their magic. Look what happened to them. Turned to stone. Each and every one of them for all eternity. I even own their souls now. And they will feed me and keep me strong for as long as I need them.
How original. Been reading a lot of fairy tales lately, have we?
Oh, this industry.
Oh, how precious. See? I could scour your flesh off your bones in a second, little girl. Now, do you think you could defeat me?
Yeah. Just punch you in the nose.
How about a proper challenge?
A proper... What do you mean by a proper challenge?
I can't defeat you with magic. I'm not a wizard.
Wizards? Frauds, the lot of them. The only real magic is the magic of alchemy. But of course, you cannot defeat me with magic. That is why I will win.
What's so great about beating me with magic? That's not a challenge, that's a walkover. If we even the odds out a bit, you'll have more fun and satisfaction from turning me into stone later.
Ego.
You are trying to trick me, I know that. But you intrigue me, little girl. Go on then. Issue a challenge worthy of my powers.
Ah, shit. Here, have a calculator.
I challenge you to a contest of simple arithmetic, using only this petty little device against your supreme intellectual powers.
Give me your best shot, but after this, I will take your soul and trap you in stone for all eternity.
I was just gonna throw the calculator.
Sounds good to me. Okay, here's one. 49 times 11.
49 times 11 what?
Numbers. Okay, think of apples and oranges. 49 apples times 11 oranges.
49 times 11. Let's see. Carry the 1 over, divide by 3. What to do with that file? Oh, forget that one. So that leaves us with 9! Aha!
What?
Wrong. It's 539. That was an easy one, Klax. Is that the best you can do?
Probably.
2 out of 3.
I'll give you an even easier one this time. 603 divided by 3.
Ooh, you underestimate my powers, little girl. 5,867.2.3. Aha!
What?
Way off,
simple
buddy.
math.
It's 201. Sorry, you lose.
Give me that thing.
I mean, even at this, like, how simple math would be simple
Ooh.
math.
This is intriguing. This really is. What does this do? Oh my.
No, that's he didn't plan his magic out so that if he ever disappeared, his castle would stay in the same spot.
And I always thought math was such a waste of time.
Well, if it was an average intelligent person here, even in a medieval setting, they would have answered those questions more properly.
It's a crystal ball with tiny specks of light, flitting back and forth inside. This must be where Klax has trapped the souls of all those unfortunate people.
I don't know what that is, but I'm taking it. I've taken this thing.
This page has been torn out, leaving only part of it readable. If he bothered to tear it out, it must be important.
Oh, I can't read. I just made fun of a guy who couldn't do math. Now he's making fun of me for not reading.
There's something behind the curtain.
Hello.
Clever fellow, that Roper Klax. Who'd think to look there?
I just don't look out the window, but okay. Guess I need all these vowels. This is not one I picked up. Right. How do I get up?
I can't reach that high.
Well, if I can't reach it, I call for help.
Ow! Ow! Oh!
I guess I should open the window first. That would have been the smart thing to do.
Thanks for opening the window this time. You... Ow. Does my beak look okay to you? I think I dented it.
Oops, sorry about that.
What's going on? Nice digs you found here, though I'd cut down on the mad alchemist decor just a little. It's just not you.
I don't plan on sticking around, Crow.
Heck, why not? You'll be mobile. Home security is not an issue, and you can strike fear into the hearts of men.
When you put it like that, no.
Hey, up to you. So, why'd you call me?
I could use some help.
I'll try my best. Just let me know what you want me to do.
I can't reach that high.
Wow.
Think you can get that red flask for me, Crow?
Unless you want me to knock it down for you? No way. It's too large and unhandy for my claws.
Okay. Can I use it?
It's Crow. It's a bottle containing a red liquid.
Let's see. Do I have anything that can help me with a bottle containing red liquid? Oh, I can eat. Is he? Nope. I tried. Yeah.
No. Crow might drop and break the bottle.
Yeah, that's what I want. I want the bottle broken. Anything else down here? That is lamp red. Nope. I must be missing something. Pick up the calculator again.
It's a crystal ball with souls trapped inside it. I don't know how high up we are, but there are clouds below us and I can't see the ground. It's a bottle containing a red liquid.
Can I mix my liquids together? I guess I shouldn't even try till I have them all. No, it doesn't seem like I can. Oh, maybe. Nah. Oh.
It sounds like distant thunder. It smells like ozone. It feels moist and light, fluffy almost.
Odd. Oh, this just changes this blue one.
It smells hard to define. Sharp, decisive, earthy. I can hear a distant tingling sound like crystal bells. It feels cool to the touch, like ice. I can hear the rustling of tiny legs. It smells like pearls of morning dew. It has the texture of thin strands of hair.
Weird, okay.
It's a crystal ball with souls trapped inside it.
Okay.
It's a tap used for emptying the contents of the pot into a container. It's a big cast iron pot simmering over a slow fire.
I think I figured it out. Back to the book of books.
It's a spell.
Yes.
Clouds and spiders' webs, plus, magic finger? If alchemy is anything like chemistry, that last one is probably some kind of catalyst or something. Clouds and spider web plus catalyst makes... invisible?
That's what it looks like. I don't remember which one it's the green one, spider webs. Okay. No, go back to the cauldron. Back to the cauldron. How dare you get off the cauldron? Now, how does being invisible help me?
I'll just pour the finished potion into one of these vials.
Now,
Like so. Fortunately, they're small enough to carry in my pocket.
so now I have an invisible potion. How does that help me? Oh, I didn't look at
It feels soft like satin, and very fragile. It smells like fresh flowers. It sounds like the rapid flapping of fragile wings.
Alright. That helped me not.
It's a vial containing a magical essence that, with luck, will make me invisible.
Why with luck? Why do I want to be invisible?
Whoops, that didn't seem to mix too well.
Okay.
Whoops, that didn't seem to mix too well.
I don't know what I'm doing now. Alright. Don't know what I'm doing. Alright. Well, I got a disability potion.
I'll save it for when I really need it. Only part of clouds and only part of this page is readable. Only part.
Alright.
It's a crystal ball with souls trapped inside it.
I got an invisibility potion. What do I use it for?
I'll save it for when I really need it.
I'm so confused what I need to do. Oh. I forgot about this whole... Thank you. I forgot about this whole patch.
I'm invisible. That's so cool.
Whatever.
Solid again. Good timing. I've got to hold on to this stuff. If nothing else, it's perfect for sneaking into clubs back home.
Oh, so that's how he gets in and out without going through his own maze. Okay, cool.
Butterfly wings with clouds makes leaf. Makes you light as a leaf, probably.
So this is blue. This is white. That has to be yellow. It has to be this one.
I'll just pour the finished potion into one of these vials.
And now I can use this one.
I'll just take a tiny little sip.
Guess I should have gotten myself in position first.
Ooh, bitter. I do feel a little less weighty. If I put my mind to it, I could probably jump quite high.
Yes, I have figured out that we'll use this to grab.
Whoa! I should save some of this stuff for the Olympic Games next year. It's a safe bet. I dominate the high jump and pole vault contests.
Maybe.
Clouds with brimstone makes storm. Storm? I could bring the wind back with this potion. Brimstone with brimstone makes Big Bang. Spider's webs and butterfly wings makes... What is that?
Don't know. Let's make it all. Oh, I forgot which one I was making. Sweat. Good thing I almost messed up everything. This one.
I'll just pour the finished potion into one of these vials.
Do it, it's a trap.
I'll just pour the finished potion into one of these vials. Whoops, that didn't seem to mix too well. I'll just pour the finished potion into one of these vials. It's a crystal ball with souls trapped inside it. Nothing. It just fizzled. The crystal seems to be in constant fluctuation. Maybe that's preventing the explosive potion from being effective.
Okay. I shall find it. Did it work?
It's a crystal ball with souls trapped inside it.
Oh, you don't know if the soul's trapped inside.
It's Crow. Need some fresh air, Crow? Go on. Go for a walk.
You kicking me out of here? I thought you needed my help.
Yeah, I do. Sorry. Stick around.
Alright. What do I do now? Do I do this one?
I'll save it for when I really need it.
Oh, that was on me. Okay. Ability. What do I do? None of these guys seem to be able to help me. Are you sure I don't give him the win one? Oh, it does glow.
Hold on to this vial, okay?
Oh, sure, holding on to stuff is a specialty of mine. What for?
I'll let you know. I want you to fly out there, Crow, as high as you can and empty the potion into the clouds.
Oh, what if there's lightning? I don't like lightning. Lightning has caused better birds than me to crash and burn.
True.
All right, I'll do it. I'm the ever-faithful Crow.
Aw, isn't that sweet?
Uh-oh. I guess it's working.
Maybe. Now what?
That's done with. There's still quite a bit left in the bottle in case you need it later on.
Yay. Now what? Oh. Is that a giant man just like blowing a horn? Oh, it is a giant man blowing a horn. There's another one. Interman lightning. Why is he in his underwear? No, that's a giant man blowing a horn. Hello.
Captain Nebeve?
Huh? Oh, it's just you. Where have you been?
Where have I... Don't you remember? I went north to find Roper Clax and get him to release the wind.
Oh, aye. You know, the wind did pick up mysteriously last night, but,
But what?
I don't trust it to not die down in a few hours. Or at the most, a day or two.
But I destroyed the alchemist. I even set his prisoners free from the rock they were trapped in, destroyed the soul stone, sailed back here in his floating castle, and you don't believe a word of it, do you?
Not a word.
Great. I did defeat Roper Clax.
It'd be that hard to defeat.
Uh-huh.
Just punch him in the face.
Do you have his severed head somewhere on you?
Why would I sever it?
I beat him. I didn't say I killed him.
Of course you didn't.
Thanks for nothing.
Let's see. Bind his soul to my soul.
I'll save it for when I really need it. I'll save it for when I really need it. Captain Nebeve?
Huh? Oh, it's just you. Again. What do you want?
Can we set sail?
Can we set sail for Elias now?
Well, the wind has picked up a bit, but I don't trust the good weather to last. I don't want to be sitting dead in the water come tomorrow afternoon,
Why don't you
so
know
I'll
that?
wait a few days more.
Thanks for nothing.
You're welcome. How can I show him that I have the power of the wind? There.
Captain Nebeve?
Huh?
I got something you want.
What? Well, out with it, girl. What is it?
Oh, nothing. You do remember our deal, don't you?
I? Remind me what the deal was again?
That if I defeated Roper Clax and brought the wind back, you'd give me a lift to the Isle of Elias.
Sounds like a fair deal.
Sure. The day I see a girl like you bring down a powerful alchemist like Clax is the day I hire a woman to be my navigator.
Cool.
Well, look at this.
By the balance, girl, that's a strong grog you got there. What is it? Tyron spice wine?
It's the wind. Watch this.
Oh, I feel so sorry for Qarea.
Sweet jowl, that's a strong wind. You got some mighty powerful magic there, girl.
Yeah.
And there's more where that came from.
Care to share some of it with us? With that magic, we could make good time to Gien. Pick up a cargo full of apples and be back here before the competition got, wind of what was happening.
Get out.
Sure. If you give me a ride to Elias, as promised.
Balance be cursed. Women aboard? When will it ever end? Jowls, bowels. Be here by this afternoon, or we'll sail without you.
As if you'll get far without my wind magic. And you did say something about hiring a female navigator?
Damnation! Do you insist on remembering every little
Yes.
thing I say, girl? Don't you know that Jal has forbidden women from riding the waves?
That makes no sense.
Sounds like a bunch of sexist bullshit to me. But it's your choice. I got the wind in my pocket. Now you learn to treat women with a little respect.
I've run out of curses, girl. Jal be damned, I am in desperate need of a navigator anyhow. All right, all right. You be here by this afternoon with your navigator. It's not as if I ever put much faith in the teachings of the drunken prophet Jal myself.
Well, I just hope the navigator's back at the end. Although it's gonna be another 16 hours, we finally find one person. And that person looks like he's the sailor. Hello. There's a woman here.
Pardon me, ma'am.
I'm sorry, young woman, but I do not wish to speak with anyone presently.
Is this your map?
Pardon me for intruding, ma'am. But is your name Tunlayak?
Yes, I'm Tun Layak.
I have a delivery for you.
Oh, a map of the Northlands. I had almost forgotten I ordered it.
How?
Sorry about that. I came by a few days ago, but you weren't here.
No, I was looking for work. Thank you kindly, young woman. I will need this map now, if I am to make it to Khorasan by foot.
Coruscant.
Why are you going to Khorasan by foot?
I can ill afford the cost of passage on a ship bound for the Bay of Fire, and since I do not have a job, nor the prospect of getting one, I have little choice.
Oh.
Are you from Khorasan?
No, I am from the Southlands. I have never been to Khorasan.
Then why are you going there?
Because I am told that in Khorasan, captains allow women to join their crew. Here, in Qarea, they do not.
Makes sense.
So I've been told. But you shouldn't have to go somewhere else to get a job. That just isn't fair.
Oh, welcome to life.
Fair or not, it is custom. And custom is a difficult thing to change.
Why are you so depressed?
Is it that apparent to you?
Yes.
I do beg your pardon. It was not my intent to burden you with my dark mood.
It's okay, I don't mind. I'd like to help if I can.
I do not think you can. Unless you were the captain of a ship, and you could hire me as your navigator. But you are not,
You don't know that.
and so you
just
cannot
met
help
me.
me.
I could be captain of 10 ships.
You're a navigator?
Yes, and I have a letter to prove it. Do you want me to show it to you?
No, I believe you. And you're looking for a job?
Yes, you said that already.
I have been looking, now, for many moons. But most captains do not want women on their crew, and so I am leaving for Khorasan in the morning.
I got a job for you, if you want it.
A job? As a navigator?
No, no.
Yeah,
It's a punch
on a
bag.
boat called the White Dragon. We're leaving this afternoon, if you're interested.
If you are serious, then yes, I am more than interested. But will the captain allow a woman as his navigator?
This one will, trust me. Because if he doesn't, he's not going anywhere. Just pack your stuff and head down to the docks. Talk to Captain Horatio Nebeve of the White Dragon. Tell him I sent you. The name's April Ryan.
Thank you, April. I am Tun Layak. I am most grateful to you. Will you be going with us?
Yeah, so I'll see you there.
Thank you so much.
Bye. Have a wonderful time. Then now just go back to the pier and...
It's the White Dragon. It's the White Dragon.
Do I not go back to the pier?
It's the White Dragon. It's the White Dragon.
Red, like red. Oh, it's probably just leave me back to the city. Yep. Where do I go? What do I do? Who's my real dad? Alright. I can't even remember why. Something about finding stones. The disc or something. Next thing I guess would be the temple. Jesus. Those people look giant. Oh. Not good that everyone's disappeared. Oh, here we go.
You have returned from your trip north. It is good to see you again. I was concerned.
Why?
You're worried about little old me? That's sweet. And guess what? I kicked some alchemist ass while I was up there. Bet you didn't think I'd be able to do that.
Then you have lost your wager. I knew you would. After all, you are... I was worried because of the trouble in the West.
I lost my wager.
What trouble?
The Tyrant. They left the city all as one, the evening before yesterday, and many of the vanguard with them. I fear there are dark times ahead.
Probably.
You don't mean war,
Most likely.
do you?
War, yes. It has been an age and a half since our last war with the Tyrant. But relations have always been strained, and now, whipped into religious fervor by the vanguard, the Tyrant are thirsty for blood and for revenge. They are a people bound by violence and without honor, and easily seduced by the prospect of a holy war.
Oh, so normal people.
God, that's horrible. But the city's safe, isn't it? It's a big city.
No place is safe during war.
Yes, but unfortunately not well armed. Qarea has not seen war for centuries, and people grow soft, forget how to fight. It can easily be taken by a strong army, and so I fear our safety. And yours.
Luckily I'm leaving.
What did you mean when you said, after all, you are...
Forgive an old man his misgivings, April, but I should have trusted you before.
Of course you should have. With what?
Everything.
With the truth. That you are the one who will watch over us for 1,000 years. That you are of the balance, and the balance is in you. That you are the one born into the heaviest duty of them all. You are the guardian to be, April. The 13th guardian of the balance.
No! No, that's a lie. I'm not your guardian. That's not possible.
It is certain. I had my doubts, unfortunately. It could have cost us the balance, and I made a mistake. But it is certain now. You are stronger in the balance than anyone before you.
You don't know that.
God damn, Cortez, he didn't say anything about... If I'd known, I wouldn't have come here. I would have... I don't know what I would have done, but I wouldn't have come here.
Yep.
Maybe he did not know, or maybe he did. And he knew it would be wiser not to tell you. But I am telling you now because you cannot stay here. You are too valuable. You must leave.
That was the plan.
I don't want to leave.
You must, April. The Tyrant are gathering their forces on the border to Ireed as we speak. Come next week, this city may be under siege, and then you will not be able to leave.
Well, I'm supposed to board a ship for Elias this afternoon.
Then go. The islands are far away, and the Tyrant do not have ships.
You don't know that.
Before you go, I want to give you something to carry with you. I spent the night looking for it in the Enclave. It has been gathering dust for over 10,000 years.
Oh, Tobias, I can't accept anything that old.
You are not accepting it. It is yours. The Fathers have only kept it safe for the day when the 13th Guardian would come to collect it. And now you are here. Please, take it. It is the talisman of the balance, known to but a few. It is mentioned in one text only, the Scriptures of Reunification, one of the 13 Scriptures of the balance.
What does it do?
The Scripture speaks not of its purpose, but it is yours, whatever it is. I am certain it will help you once you find its purpose. It has strong magic, very strong.
I don't believe in magic.
Thanks, Tobias. I really do appreciate it, even though I wish I didn't have to accept it.
You are the guardian, child. Your fate is both glorious and terrible. But it is your fate. If you deny it, you deny our future. But I have faith in you, April.
That's what I'm afraid of. What if I screw up?
You can't screw up.
The balance provides. The balance protects. Trust the balance and trust yourself. Goodbye. And good luck on your journey.
Hey, now I've been away from all my problems. I should join the Vanguard. I should just join the Vanguard. Better sense of. I want to go over here and save before I do something stupid and all the way back. To the city. Those people just look giant. I don't know if they're giant kin or not. Out here.
Finally, we are ready. And we must away before it's too late. We still have another 6 or 7 hours of daylight today. Come aboard.
Yay.
Did I tell you how much I hate water?
No.
Well, remind me to tell you sometime.
So they have flying castles, but yet they still use a boat.
Oh, God, my guts have been cleaned out and I still feel sick.
Hey look, some more diary stuff. Excuse me.
Hello, Tun.
Are you enjoying the ride, April?
I'd enjoy it a lot more if the ground wasn't moving.
But the ground is not moving. The boat is.
Ooh, shots fired.
Hey, you try and tell my stomach that. How are we doing on time?
With the help of your magic, we are crossing faster than I had ever thought possible.
Give credit where credit is due, Lyak. This ship is the fastest there is. I can outrun a shadow ship in this old lady.
When will we be on Elias?
By sunset tomorrow, if the wind holds.
That's a fun boat.
How fast is it possible to travel by sea?
I do not know. I have heard tell of a ship that once went so fast it took to the sky and disappeared. From time to time, sailors spot the ship as it floats across the heavens. It is said to be an omen.
The Flying Dutchman, right?
No, they call it bad luck.
Keep her steady, Tun.
I will, April.
Talk to my good old captain.
Captain?
Aye, what is it?
How long will it take us to get to Elias?
We should reach the island by tomorrow night, unless we get bad weather.
Any chance of bad weather?
Always.
Well, as any experienced sailor will tell you, the weather is a freakish thing, and you never know quite what to expect. But no chance of a storm at all, or my nose would be itching.
What does your nose have to do with the weather?
Well, that's a story, be sure of that.
And?
Story.
That's all. It's just a story, and you'd better be sure of that.
Right.
I'd like to hear that itchy nose story.
Why?
Because I'm sure it's a real tall tale of the sea, filled with bravura adventures and victories snatched from the rabid jaws of certain death.
I had a bad accident with my nose hair scissors, and ever since that day, when the weather's acting up, my nose itches.
You gotta be careful when you trim those nose hairs.
Got a point.
Aye. I've come to that realization on my own.
So, your nose itches when the weather's bad.
A deep, scarring itch, as from the filthy bowels of the Mojave.
Do you know any sea shanties?
Ja'll be thanked I do not know a single one.
That's good enough.
Not even a ho-ho-ho on a dead man's casket or something like that?
If I went ho-ho-ho on a dead man's casket, girl, the crew would tie me up in the hold. With good reason, too.
Thanks, Captain.
It's actually Captain. Please try to remember, and while you're at it, cut back on the scurvy sea dog shtick, would you?
Just trying to fit in, sir.
You're not.
You have as much chance of fitting in here as I do growing a second head, marrying myself, and moving to Khorasan to start a pottery business. Oh, and before you leave, mind you only take 2 apples a day from the apple barrel. We're running a little short, and aside from fish, Ja'll forbid, we have no other food on board.
Those are the captain's private quarters and offices.
Wait. You're making unbelievably great pie.
Watch! My nose is itching. Are you sleeping on duty again?
Storm front. West. Heading our way. Looks like a right old bugger, too.
Aye, by the mercy of Ja'll, it's a chaos storm. Where in damnation did it come from this quickly? And what's pulling it here? Navigator, change our course. We must away from the storm front and to safe harbor.
Uh-oh. I just felt a cold shiver running down my spine. It's the apple barrel. It's half empty, and aside from whatever fish we're able to catch, those apples are the only food we got on board.
It makes sense that we're having a great tide, but we're running out of food.
It's a flour sack. It's a sturdy wooden chest. It's empty. It's a flour sack. It got away.
Now we play the waiting game.
It got away.
Oh my goodness gracious. We sit there for 6 hours trying to figure out how to grab this.
It got away.
Obviously I need to do something more. Try to take the axe.
Oh, God, it's awful. It tastes like mouthwash. Dang, clever worm. They look like a real sailor. Arr, matey.
I don't know why I want more.
Yes, got me a worm. And this is good because...
Yeah, I don't know. But I got a woman, I got a piece of wrapping equipment, I got an axe. I can ask somebody a question, you know what I mean? Wink, nod, nod.
Captain? Sir?
Leave me be, girl. I have work to do. We must avoid the storm lest it comes on us like Jaw's callous heel and crushes us.
But we're still going to Laius, right?
Ha! You can forget about that. We must avoid the dangerous waters of the islands and head straight for Guienne if we're to stand a chance of outrunning the storm.
But I have to get to Laius as soon as possible. The fate of worlds depends on it.
And the fate of my ship and my crew depends on us changing our course for Guienne. Now leave me be.
Ugh, gross! People do not toss the apples back into the barrel after eating. Here's a nice plump one. Get to it, little guy. Eat your heart out.
Now we already here.
Captain?
What is it now?
Captain, the worms have invaded the apple barrel.
Cursed be the balance. First the storm, now this. Is there no end to the horrors? Let me see. Jaw's infected arsehole, you be right. Those are worms, all right. Vicious, snarling wheat worms driven mad by their hunger for a change of diet.
As far as I could tell, that was the only apple infected. But I could be wrong.
Good of you to catch it, girl, before it's spread any further. I'll have to go pluck the apples immediately. They must be saved.
And you walk like 2.5 miles around.
Nuh-uh. Like they won't notice if I turn the boat around? I'll have to think of something. What's going on, Tun?
A storm approaches, April, and it is no ordinary storm.
What do you mean by no ordinary storm?
Look to the clouds. Do they appear normal to you?
Yeah.
They look strange, it's true.
It is a chaos storm. A strong storm caught in a magical vortex, drawn to strong magic like bees to honey. I have never seen one with my own eyes, but I have heard stories.
What have you heard about chaos storms?
That they appear only rarely, and that they signify great and terrible events in the near future. It is also said that they are weapons used by the Dark Lords of Chaos to hunt and destroy those strong in the balance.
Oh, that's good.
Can we escape a chaos storm?
If we run fast enough and reach safe harbor, perhaps. I have not heard of a chaos storm to last more than a single night, and this one is still quite a distance away. But it gains fast. I do not know, April.
Will you still be able to get me to Laius tomorrow?
I am afraid not. The captain has ordered our course changed south to get us away from the rocky waters around the islands. We are about 3 days away from Guienne, but if the weather improves before then, perhaps he will be willing to turn about. But I would not count on it, April. He cares much for his ship and for his crew, and he would not risk it for anything or anyone.
You still need my magic to get wind in your sails.
The wind seems to be picking up on its own. Thus Nebuve has no need for your magic, April. I am sorry, but once we reach Guienne, I am certain you will find passage to the islands.
I don't have 3 days, Tun. The balance is failing.
I am sorry. It is out of my hands.
I'll let you go back to work.
Thank you.
I'll let you go back to work.
Thank you.
It's a glass orb with a strange... It's the, wheel? It's Tunlayak, the navigator. Nuh-uh. Like they won't notice if I turn the boat around? I'll have to think of something else. I have a question about your compass.
Certainly.
What kind of compass are you using?
It is just a normal spirit compass. When we are not navigating by the stars or by the sun, we use this.
What's a spirit compass?
I forget that you are not familiar with the sea. A spirit compass points always to the magical North Pole, and thus we may navigate according to it. It is very precise, unless affected by a strong magical source.
Won't the chaos storm affect the accuracy of the spirit compass?
If the storm catches up with us, perhaps, but I do not think so. Only a very focused magical field in close proximity to the compass would be able to affect it.
Tell me again what's needed to affect the spirit compass.
A very strong magical field in close proximity to the compass.
Thanks, that's all I needed to know.
I hope this knowledge made you richer.
Do you want me to relieve you at the wheel for a while?
I am not sure if this is such a good idea, April.
What's the big deal? I just hold it straight, right?
Well, I could do with a short break to stretch my legs. Fine, but I will be back soon. And if anything happens, just call out for help.
Of course, thanks.
Alright. Let me put this whole crew
So if the compass was pointing in that direction when we were on course for Elias, and now it's pointing in this direction... Oh, hell. I'll just wing it. Use the Force, April. After all, who's the chosen one here? Ton! Need some assistance up here. I think I may have strayed off course a bit when I was at the wheel.
I did not feel the boat turning.
Well, I have a feeling we're gonna miss Gien by a couple of 100 kilometers if you don't correct our course.
Let me check the compass. By the balance, you are right, April. It is good you were aware of your mistake, or we might have ended up pierced on the deadly reefs of Tagate. I will correct our course immediately.
Sorry about that.
Oh no, I let you take the wheel. I'm just glad we are back on course.
Yeah, back on course. Is it my imagination or is the storm getting closer?
By the balance, you are right. The storm is catching up with us. We might have to ride it out. It is good we are nowhere near the islands, or we would have to worry about reefs as well.
Reefs? Nobody said anything about reefs. Ton, I have something to tell you.
Captain! Sir! We need you on the bridge. The storm is closing in.
By the foul bowels of Jol, you're right, Layak. It's closing in faster than any storm I've seen or heard, chaos or otherwise. It's like it's chasing something or someone. All right, listen up. The storm's going to hit in an hour or two. And I want everything to be ready. Tighten the hatches, strap down the cargo, wake up the watch, and by Jol's big toe, someone put a lid on the apple barrel.
You look like a real sailor.
Arr, matey.
What is that? What is that you have there?
It's a necklace I misplaced, but I found it again, so no need to worry.
What was it doing next to the spirit compass? Let me see that necklace right now.
It's a valuable family heirloom. I don't let anybody touch it.
Give it here. This talisman has the mark of the balance and of the sentinel. This is an object of great magic. The balance be cursed, girl. What by Jarl's hideous countenance did you think you were doing?
It wasn't me!
Do you think me stupid?
Yes.
I'm standing here looking at you, girl, and I see what you're up to. If any of my crew or my ship is harmed, I'll cut your head off myself. Now get to the brig and stay there until we reach land, or the ship goes down. By Jarl's cruelest deeds, I'll see you answer to a court the moment we reach... if we reach land. Go! Check the compass, Layak, and correct our course accordingly. And don't let this wench touch anything from now on, you hear? I need to place this accursed talisman as far away from the spirit compass as possible.
So I messed up. Should have killed the crew.
What just happened? Uh-oh, this can't be a good thing. It's locked with a big padlock.
I got a big axe.
It's been a while since I chopped firewood, but I think I'll be able to knock the lock off pretty clean.
Don't know why. Get an axe.
Oh, shit!
I guess this should be a good stop point. Once I get all this cutscene done, I can say, "Hey, look, what have you been so bad?"
Thank the balance she's all right. Are you all right, April? April? Are you sleeping?
Maybe.
She's sleeping, bless her little heart. Boy, is she cute. Too bad she's just a chick and not a bird. April, wake up!
Crow, I was so worried I thought the storm got you.
Me? Honey, I'm the sidekick. Didn't you ever read any legends? The sidekick always survives.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So you're fine?
A few singed tail feathers, and I'm so charged up sparks fly when I try to peck something. Other than that, better than ever. The sea air does wonders for my allergies.
I didn't realize you had allergies.
Exactly.
Do you know what happened to the crew?
As far as I know, they got away in the lifeboat.
There was a lifeboat?
One of those magic fold-up tights, yeah.
I guess they forgot all about me.
I think the captain said something like, "Aye, let the wench drown and justice be done." But, I could have been wrong.
Nah, that sounds good.
Any idea where the lifeboat is heading?
South, I'd guess. From what I can remember of the old man's stories about the sea, Tagade would be the closest civilized island.
Any idea how I'm gonna get to the islands now?
You could swim. Humans swim, don't they? They must, or you wouldn't be here now.
Touché.
I don't swim. And nobody can swim that far. There's no land visible in any direction.
Well, I'd suggest flying, but you don't have the necessary equipment.
Why don't you try and find the closest island?
I could do that, but I'd have to leave you on your own.
Crow, I'll be fine.
All right. Don't blame a bird for trying to be a gentleman. Gentle bird, whatever. I'll be back as soon as I can. Don't go anywhere.
Where would I go?
Girls always disappear on me. Trust me.
Alright, bye, board. Crow. Have a wonderful time. Can I save now? Don't stand up. You don't know if that's gonna be able to hold you. Oh, and not gonna deal with that right now. I'll just look at this. Alright. Well, I'm gonna call that a thing. I'll see you guys next week for some more Longest Journey. Have a wonderful time. Bye bye.